Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let me see how we sounding. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Had to check it out, man. Shalom, everybody's in the building, man. Let a couple of my brothers catch up. Let everybody get in here, man. And we gonna get this boy started. Now, time about. Let some of y'all catch up, man. For the people that's in here, shalom to y'all. For the ones that's not, please like, share, subscribe. My brother DB in the building already. Shalom, DB in the building. That's what's up. Shalom. Let a couple more people get up in here, man. I need Cole. I don't know where Shab at. Where my moderators at? Let me see my moderators. Put something in the chat. Everybody that's in here, like, share, subscribe, man. Shalom to all y'all. Shalom. There we go. That was one of my moderators right there. You see him. Hey, Dayag in the building. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Look at my other one right there. Gadite in the building. Okay, I see him. Brother Paul in the building. Y'all see it, man. We get up here, man. Give you a couple more minutes, man. And we're going to go into this topic, man. This is one of them boys right here, man. It's one of them boys that a lot of us in the world, we didn't understand what we had going on, what we were really doing, man. And you know, some of these acts that was going on is way more spiritual than what you think it is, man. You see that? Like, share, subscribe. Everybody like, get them likes up, them shares out. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Come holler at us. We about to get into this word, man. This is a weekly thing. All praise to the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm going to put a link for the other brothers when they do hop on, Salakia, real quick. That's forgive me in the Hebrew if people don't know. You know, we send a lot of stuff. We got a lot of proselytes that hop on, so we might be using language that y'all might be familiar with. When y'all hear Salakia, that's forgive me or excuse me in Hebrew. Khan is like yes or affirmative for show. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I mean, that's a link for the other brothers when they pop in, man. So, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start off as first and foremost. I'm going to start off. Hold on, what's that? Hold on 1 second. Salakia. Bad. Little mild interruption. So first and foremost, I want to say call the Lord Yahawah by Hashem Yahawah Shai. That's all praises to the Most High God, whose real name is Yahawah. And we do so in the name of his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahawah Shai Mashiach. Your brother Ratazian here, Big Yahawah, Big Judah. That's what that means. You know what I mean? Tribe of Judah. And I'm here, you know, YLK. Big YLK in the building. That's Yahawah's law keepers, man, because we believe in having faith in Yahawah Shai and believe in keeping the laws of God, man. That's what all of us are, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, because we know faith without works is dead. We can't do one without the other. Shalom Hatizi in the building. Hatizi in the building. Cole, I don't know what happened to Cole, man. He kind of fell on. So DB, look, you spoke up, DB, Hatizi. DB, we was looking for you at the gym today, man. He for sure asked about you in the gym. Everybody's in here, like, share, subscribe, though, man. You in here. For sure. For sure, man. So y'all see what this title is, man. It says, what is marriage according to the Bible? What is it? You know what I mean? Makola. Hey, that's a baby Hassad in the building. That's what that is, ain't it? That's what that is. Hell yeah. Look, you see him? Look at my brother DB, man. Shalom, peace and blessings to everybody. Cole, what's going on? You good over there?
Shalom, shalom, family.
That's right. That's right. That's right. We getting in here, man. I don't know what Shab said he gonna be running a little late. We gonna get to it though. This nigga funny as hell. So hell no. Whatever, brother. So look, as you see what this title is, man, you got anything you want to say, Cole, real quick on the title or anything? You gonna introduce yourself, whatever. Then we gonna get started through the spirit and power of Yahawah sharing Yahawah.
Salaki, what you say?
I'm gonna say if you got anything you want to say real quick before we get started through the spirit and power of Yahawah sharing Yahawah, brother.
No, we can just dive straight into it for real.
All right, so look, man, you see what the questions say. What is marriage according to the Bible? Because a lot of people think, you know what I mean, there's many things that consist of the whole marriage thing, but it's only one thing that really consummates it. And I want to hit a couple little points because it was like certain key words I used to hear in Christian church not knowing. And then when I see like certain things that's brought up, it's not even mentioned, or it's like not in the Bible, or it's not mentioned the way how people try to mention it. So, you know what I mean? According to the Bible, there's no such thing. Like people think they're married once they go to the office, they get a ring on them, they say this verses and vows in front of, you know, a pastor, and then they jump the broom, whatever, all these other things. And it's like, yeah, that consists of it, but technically that's not biblical. We can't find that anywhere. But what we can find biblically, and what God always uses as a token, is we understand that marriage in the Bible, sex is marriage according to the Bible. And that's just really what it is. And we're going to show you a plethora of examples. We're going to show you even the difference in like covenants or whatever. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to go really to this verse. And it's like, it's a lot of different angles and ways that we can really go about this. So I'm about to share my screen, right? I'm about to get right to it. He ain't going to talk you to death. Just want to, let some people getting started up. So look, I want to start here, bro. Genesis 24. And if you got any precepts or anything you want me to pull, you know what I mean? Just let me know, bro. So look, Genesis 24, and we going all the way to the end right here. Look, it says right here, Genesis 24 and 62. You see the title. This is the Blue Letter Bible app right here. You know, it's going to it. Look, it says Isaac marries Rebecca, right? So let's see, how did he marry Rebecca? Let's see, how did he marry her? So we're going to start at 62 to get the context. This is Genesis 24 and verse. And Isaac came from the way of the well at Yahawah, for he dwelt in the south country. And Isaac went out to meditate in the field at eventide, and he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel. For she had said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? And the servant had said, it is my master. Therefore she took a veil and covered herself. And the servant told Isaac all the things that he had done, right? So she just see him coming. She knew who he was, told him who he was. So she knew really what time it was. She knew who he was. She knew that they were supposed to basically get together. You know what I mean? They have, you know, already, if you look chapters before, right? So it said the servant put him hip to who it was. She put her hip to who he was. So look, right here, key point. And Isaac brought her, Rebecca, into his mother Sarah's tent. So he had his mama crib. Contrary, say all this, right? So he took her to his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebecca, right? So took, and she became his wife. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. So right here, people will see took, like, what does he mean took? Did he just go in there? Like, what did he mean? So it said he already brought her into the tent, and then he took her. So if we just asking questions, what y'all think it mean when he said he took her, y'all? Anybody got anything to say? Shalom to the severed in here. Shalom Kanya. Brother Shab in the building. Shalom. So just to ask questions. If anybody in here, I just want to know what y'all think it meant when it said he took her. Anybody can give me an answer. In here, I just want to see, like, what y'all think. We don't go into the blue letter. We gonna prove it, but I mean, what y'all get out of this? If y'all just reading it contextually, it said Isaac brought her into his mother's tent, and he took Rebecca. Then she became his wife.
Shalom.
Shalom, my sister Mikeia in the building. Sister Mikeia, brother DB. Look, DB laughing. You see what it mean? He took her. He purity. I mean, you can say that in a sense. But we're gonna go into this word. That's why I advise everybody get hip to the blue letter Bible, right? Because we go into the language that's in there, the original language is here. Like we reading stuff in English, but we have to look at it in the Hebrew and the Greek, right? So go to the tools. This is how you do it. This is how you really do it. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. So it said, and he took her. Let's see. And took. What is that? Lakah? That'd be Lakah. What is took? To take. Take. Yep. To hold, seize, acquire, buy, bring, marry, take a wife. Snatch. You know what I mean? So right here, that's what he did when he went in there. It wasn't no damn pastor in there. Was no preacher waiting in that tent when they went in there. Just so you know, y'all know what happened when he took her in that tent. He took her. You know what he took, right? Yeah. He took the cookies. That's what he did. And that's how she became his wife. And there's a lot of many other verses, you know what I mean? Shalom. Shalom, Lil Hatizi. Shalom, Hagayawan. You know what I mean? And that's just somewhere I want to start. What's going on, Shab? How you feeling, brother?
Shalom, King. Shalom. You have something after that? I got a real cold one.
You got a cold one real quick? I had another one in Genesis 30 just to show the same point. Kind of in a sense, but then we can get your screen and stuff ready.
Con, it's ready. I was gonna say in mine in 38. If you got that one.
What? No, I got Genesis 30. I don't even have Genesis 38.
Con, you go ahead there.
All right, I'm gonna just share this one real quick, and then I'm gonna pass it to you. Genesis 30 in the same sense, just to show. So look, the sons of Jacob. We already know Jacob's name was switched into Israel. This is where the 12 tribes of Israel come from. This is what we find out as our lineage right here. This is where we find out each tribe. So I'm gonna start at verse 30 and chapter 1 from the top. Look, and when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister because he already took her sister Leah to wife, which we know he can't do that part anymore, but he already did. Yes, he married sisters. Yes, he's doing that. Look, and said unto Jacob, give me children or else I die, right? So we understand that even children, everything is a gift from God. Just because you shoot the club up, that don't mean that you're going to get pregnant unless the Most High God ordains it. But that's really a whole nother subject. I want to show you this. So look, verse 2. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, am I in God's stead, who have withheld from thee the fruit of thy womb? And she said, behold, my maid Bilhah, go in unto her, and she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her. So she didn't want her to be a surrogate for her, but she want her to actually go in and do it. You know what I mean? Not the way that they do it now. So look, verse 4. And she gave him Bilhah, her handmaid, to wife, and Jacob went into her. So how did she become the wife? And she gave him Bilhah, her handmaid, to wife. So she became his wife when what happened? When Jacob went in unto her, and Bilhah conceived and bare Jacob a son, right? So he went on into her. I mean, if you read more of this, you will see that he went in more, and it was saying, take somebody else to wife. But it's by the action of doing it. It's even legally, like right over here, right? So say this. You meet somebody over here in the United States, right? Y'all haven't had sex yet. Say something just happened. You in Vegas. You done met a girl that night. You want to get married. Like, we about to elope. You get married. Y'all get too drunk. Y'all don't have sex. Y'all fall asleep. If you wake up in the morning sober and be like, you know, I'm like, damn, well, you took marriage, but they going to ask you, like, well, did you consummate? Because that's why that part is so important. If you like, no, you didn't consummate it, they just rip it. That's the part of it. And even the importance of, like, virginity and everything. Everybody know how we enter covenants with God from how Christ did it. You know what I mean? You said what the blue letter say about the word wife? Let's see in this instance. I got you right here. Good question. But man, what was I saying? Forgot. Remember what I was saying? Damn, I lost it. Salakia. Let me see. H is a Hebrew word, H802. What is that? I saw, wife, 425 times in the Bible that Hebrew word is there. Or for woman, one, married, female, miscellaneous. Woman, let's see. Woman, wife, female, woman, opposite of man, wife, woman married to a man, female of animals, each or every pronoun. Let's see, Shaw, female. So yeah, female together, one wife, Aisha or Ashah. That's what it would be in the Hebrew. But Shab, if you got something you want to really say, oh, I was talking about the tokens. My bad. I was talking about the tokens. Blood. We understand the importance of blood and how always God don't have covenants without blood. So we understand that Christ had to shed his blood in order for us to be able to be grafted into the new covenant, right? The same way how when you go into a woman the first time, which the way it's supposed to be, but Babylon, we're in Babylon, so we're not living in our customs and living the way we're supposed to. But you know what happens when a woman, her first time you go into her, she bleeds. And that's also a token. You're supposed to bring that back as a token. That's a token that she was a virgin. That's a token that you are in that covenant because blood will spread on you and on your bed sheets. But you can go ahead, Shaw. If you're ready. I'm actually looking for that.
I'm ready. I'm about to pull it out.
Go ahead. You gonna bring your screen up?
I'm about to share right now.
Because I'm looking for that one. I actually need to find that precept about the tokens. They actually prove it.
Right. So this is the book. Genesis. I want to start off by saying, call Lord Yahawah. My Yahweh shot to get my all praise and my salute in. It was a little late. Right. So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 38 from the top. It says, about this time, Judah left home and moved to Adullam, where he stayed with a woman named Harah. There he saw a Canaanite woman, the daughter of Shua, and he married her when he slept with her.
She became hold on. Hold on. What's that?
38.
What translation is that?
In the NLT.
It's the NLT? Oh my goodness.
Literally,
that's crazy. Bring that back.
There he saw a Canaanite woman, the daughter of Shua, and he married her when he slept with her. This is how you become married according to the Bible. When you have that sex, when you have sex with somebody, she becomes your wife, because we know that, like I'll say, the token is that blood. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how the Most High makes covenants with people. Even like when during the Passover, we had to put blood upon our walls to make that marriage with the Most High God. You feel what I'm saying? He sprinkled blood upon us when we was in the wilderness.
I had that too.
God, a lot of stuff deals with blood, and we know once a woman first have sex with the first man she sleep with, she's gonna bleed. That's that token of marriage, right? And it says she became pregnant and gave birth to a son and named the boy So, as we see here in the book of Genesis, Judah married a woman named Harah. He married her when he slept with her, as you see, according to the Bible. It's not none of our own opinions or none of this. This is what the Bible is telling us. So this is what we have to take at face value. That's simple.
That's right.
So that's really what I got. You feel what I mean?
That's right.
Probably put some more correlating how we married to the Most High and stuff like that.
No, that's fire. I actually want to get these real quick. I got
a couple of scriptures too.
Oh, I'll let you get it once. I just want to hit on his point what he's saying about the tokens, just to show that every time, like, God uses these things as a token in blood. So right here, even in the Passover time, y'all can see it. Started Exodus 12:12, right? For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt. I will execute judgment. I am Yahawah. Look, and the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I shall smite the land of Egypt. So you're always looking for this token. I want to see what token is, and I have one more, and then Qual, you can have it, or you can tell Shah what you want to line it up, or you know, I mean, I get it for you. We can do. Just hold on 1 second. So it's like it says oath. So look, a sign, token, ensign, miracles, mark, sign, signal, a distinguishing mark, a banner, remembrance, miraculous sign, omen, warning, token, ensign, standard. That's the standard how God uses. This is his proof. This is how he goes through. Look, a signal, literally or figuratively, a flag, beacon, monument, omen, prodigy, evidence. This is evidence that you are in agreement. This is evidence that we are covered. This is evidence that you're in a marriage. Same thing. And I'm going to show you. So that's the word for token, right? So I'm about to go here to show that, even to get right to the point right here. Like this is Deuteronomy. They're talking about if a woman wasn't a virgin and all this other stuff, or a person was to lie on her, but they wouldn't be able to lie. Like you say, you took it and be like, well, I got this woman from a man, because really in our heritage, are the children or the wife was always given to you, by the man, or the hood, her father. It was given to the man. So she just go from one head to another. She knew how to be a wife already. But our women not taught to be wives over here no more. But I want to get to this point right here. Deuteronomy 22:19. And they shall immerse him with 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he hath brought up an evil upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife. He may not put her away all his days. Right here, 20 is the point. Deuteronomy 22:20. But if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel. So I'm just saying that the tokens of virginity will basically be the blood on the sheets, because once the father will want that in return. Once, because if like you made a deal with him, you have to give the father a dowry, right? And to prove that he got a virgin, basically you got a virgin. Once y'all consummate the marriage and you go into her, you need to take the sheets and take it back to the father. And that's like he proved, that's like your receipt for basically your purchase that you just got for a wife, pretty much. And that's the tokens. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. Or that sign, that marker, that remembrance that you are in a covenant, that you are in a marriage with God. Because that's all that marriage is. Just like we're in a covenant with God. And it was shared by blood. Everything is shared by blood. So it should always be a token to show. But what you want me to pull, Cole?
Hey, Salak, go back to that, actually. Like, keep going on that.
On Deuteronomy 22?
Yeah, just go right back there. There's still a little bit left on there.
Bet. I got you. You can bring it out if you want to.
Then I have some other points. Now I'm just kind of going to scatter a little bit, because I'm glad you went. This 22 was in some stuff I wanted to bring out. But just even going to 22, when it say in Salakia, if a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel. So we know that sex is marriage, right? So just going into like just the whole concept of marriage and everything. Because once you bring up marriage, looking at it from the actual biblical standpoint, that will actually change how people view adultery. Yeah, people just look at adultery like you sleeping with a woman that's like legally married and everything like that. But it's saying right here in 22, if a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, we know sex is marriage. And they say, then shall both of them die, both the man and the woman. So. But my point I want to go to here is go to verse. What is it? Matter of fact, we gonna just come back here. Let me just get straight back into proving the sex is marriage, because there's a couple topics that we got to talk about even when we dealing with sex is marriage. Because you know people stuff like they'll use Deuteronomy 14 and say, well, say you got to do a bill of divorce. Why don't you need a bill of marriage? You know what I'm saying? The point that you brought up here when you went to 22 also helps that. So we just gonna make it go full circle. But for now, I'll go to Deuteronomy 25:5.
Right, I'm gonna put it up on another page. I got you. Deuteronomy 25 and verse 5.
So it said, if brethren dwell together and one of them die and have no child, the wife of the dead shall not marry without unto a stranger. Her husband and brother shall go in unto her and take her to him to wife. So as you see, if you have a brother, you die and you didn't have kids, he's supposed to go on to her and make her his wife to perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her. If you go into the etymology of the word duty, it goes to depth. So that's her. That is the depth of a husband's brother to do that. So key word there is that go in unto her and take her to him to wife.
Yeah,
that's what makes them married in that instance. Him going into her. So now we can deal with the dowry. A lot of people is trying to say that, well, dowry is required. Dowry is not required if the woman is not a virgin.
That's true.
It's only required if the woman is a virgin.
Yeah.
So you can't be out here trying to get off and be like, well, I didn't pay no dowry, so we ain't married.
Yeah.
Or same thing for women. They can't be like, oh, he didn't pay no dowry, so we're not married. So just to prove that, go to the book of Exodus 22 and 16.
Gotcha.
Kind of speed through this because it's not really like a long topic for real.
No, because we can get into some questions after this. I only got another little point. Ooh, yeah.
So this is 22 and 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. So the dowry of virgins, that the dowry is only for virgins. It's not for everything. So if you're dealing with a woman who's and even when we go into this, but the only reason we even have to pay her father is because she's dwelling in his home.
Yeah.
You dealing with his household and you taking from his household essentially once you take his daughter out of his household.
He losing the help meet.
And then it goes into the point that he may look to hire someone else. So that money he gets from you is how he basically get his household back together.
Yeah.
But as you see, and you pay attention to the beginning saying, if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, meaning you don't have to go through the father.
He enticed her.
He went spit his game and pulled her. And then the father just did not want to let her. The father didn't like it. So it's really not up to him at the end of the day.
Damn, it's really not. And also hit on being betrothed. Because it's adultery if you mess with a woman that is betrothed.
And that's why I say a woman that is not betrothed. So maybe you know what's going on out here. But
being betrothed mean they have an agreement that she's gonna marry somebody already. They just haven't happened yet. Like the father might have made an agreement with one of his partners, like when my son and your daughter get old enough, I want them to marry each other. And then somebody else might come along and, like you said, try to entice her and game her up, but she really already promised to somebody else. That's what it means to be betrothed, just for people. Just as giving that out because it's a lot of our people in here. But what else you gonna be?
The last one I'm gonna go to is Deuteronomy 22. We go to 28. Or did we just pull that? I think we just
28. I don't know. Yeah, 28.
Because you was in 22, wasn't you?
Oh yeah, but we ain't go to 28. We ain't go to 28. Well, I'm in 22 right now, though, but we ain't get verse 28. Go ahead.
Okay, kind. So it says, if a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and the key word is always going to be here of the virgin. This I'm just going to continue, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her and lie with her, and they be found. Then the man that lie with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he have humbled her. How did he humble her? By going in unto her. Yeah. He may not put her away all his days. So
it said he humbled that woman, y'all. What y'all think that mean? I just want to say I need some interactions for y'all. I said he humbled that woman. What y'all think that mean?
We know what
we know what it means. I like interactions, man.
No, God, it's just funny.
Class, man. Turn up class, YLK class in the building. It said he humbled her.
Hey, we think about how his word is. Said that man humbled her.
Because you gotta think that's a humbling experience, man. Somebody going inside, and that's why adultery and the act of sex, it's way deeper than what we think it is. But all of us, back in the world, we wasn't taking this into consideration of what we're really doing. You know what I mean? But it's like, man, you doing this like you're really humbling somebody because and she has to open that up and give you that box. Like, you know what I mean? And you're penetrating, that's humbling. You know what I mean? Yeah. So man.
You know how it be when you in there. You know what I'm saying? Man. Somebody is a certain dominance.
Look, he said made her an honest woman. Well, yeah, he made her an honest woman when he kept her. Yeah. What if he didn't, bro? You know what I mean? But yeah. I like that.
But another point here is the reason of why he may not put her away all her days is just because the way that he went about it.
Yeah. So he can't even put her away if she
because he didn't even go about it the right way. He was supposed to pay the father before he laid with her and humbled her, but he did that after. Well, he paid the father after. So basically, they was on some sneaky stuff. They got busy. Hid it. They found out, and now he got to pay, and he can't never put her away, no matter what she do.
Yeah, no matter.
That's his punishment for going that way about it.
Yeah,
But that's just, once again, we only see dowry being involved when it's a virgin.
Con. And I actually, if you ain't got another point, I actually want to go to this little point in the New Testament just to even show that even Christ was looking at, sex as marriage, just be how he was talking to this one woman. And I'm gonna pull this real quick, and then you probably go some Q&A. So right here, look, the woman of Samaria. I'm gonna just start this to really get the context. I like to get straight to the point, but because it's not a long one, we're gonna read a little bit of this chapter just to get the context right. So this is John chapter 4. Woman of Samaria, started verse 7. Look, there cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Yahawah said unto her, give me to drink, for his disciples were going away into the city to buy meat. Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, how is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Yahawah answered and said unto her, if thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, give me to drink, and thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. Verse 11, the woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Yahawah answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall not thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I will give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up to everlasting life. So I'm just reading this just to get context right. But here comes the points right here. Verse 15. The woman saith unto him, Sir, give me this water that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Yahawah said unto her, Go, call thy husband and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Right? So she's like, you don't have no husband. I just seen you with somebody. I told you to call him. Right? Yahawah said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband. In that saidest thou truly. So basically, he know how many men this woman has been with, and even the man that she's currently with now, that she obviously slept, they're not claiming each other as husband and wife. That's what fornication is. That's a part of fornication. That's like she's out here, they're not dwelling as husband and wife. She's like, it's not my husband, but Yahawah look like, well, technically it is. They went into you to had this many husbands, even though a woman is really only supposed to have one husband her whole life. But I'm just showing you that. So look, the woman, verse 19, the woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worship in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. So she sees, as soon as he answered that question, she like, damn, this nigga, he done read me down. He know what I'm on. He know what I'm about. So, you know what I mean? Pretty much, he's just saying that he had that understanding even then, like, well, you was with this many men and you claiming them, sex is marriage. So you was supposed to be a wife to these people, but you're not in that sense. And I just really want to show that even in the New Testament, in a sense, you know what I mean?
What is the dog talking about in the chat?
Man, I don't even know.
What is he talking about?
Brother, I have no idea. Ritual cannabis. Brother, this is just talking shit. Moderators, toss this brother out. I don't know what's going on. Logical problem of the Trinity, of the incarnation, the evenness of abomination of human sacrifice as payment rather than forgiveness. He's talking about, I don't know what he's talking about.
Like T.I.
Oh my God.
Brother, are you T.I., brother?
I was gonna say you might as well really go into like Ephesians 5 too.
I was about to go there too. You go ahead and bring it out though.
You got it up, or you want me to pull it up?
You can pull it up.
Ephesians 5.
Just to get like the whole sum of what marriage is, even beyond.
I'm about the one flesh part, right?
I think it goes into that. Yep, I believe. I know Ephesians 5 going into a lot. You probably started, I think it's 20 or like 19.
Oh, marriage, really 22 or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna start at 21.
But this damn near order, but I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. You can bring it. We can still bring it back. I mean, those scriptures is twofold always. So go ahead, bro.
So just the book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22. It says, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husband, love your wives even as Christ also loved the church, and he gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourished and cherished it, even as the Lord the church. For we are members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church. Right? So it says, nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife, even as himself, and the wife see that she reverence her husband. So just showing you the order of marriage. Now that you know that you are married to your significant other, you have to perform as uh wife and husband. It's no longer boyfriend and girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be knee deep in a relationship that you in, and full fledged focus with Christ being your head. You feel what I'm saying? You got to follow your husband as we are following Christ. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right. Fire.
I just wanted to hit on that, just to break it down even more. You feel what I mean? Beyond just what makes marriage, but what is marriage? How do we supposed to carry out our marriage? You feel what I'm saying, and so on and so forth.
No, for real. For real. For real. I'm looking for something too. What is that? You would say something about this. So yeah, I really want to get some context in this, man. Jeremiah 3, and then we can just do some Q&A. So we understand why we understand that we are in a covenant with God, but it's not just any covenant, right? God is literally married to the nation of Israel, and we're broken up into two, you know what I mean, basically northern and southern kingdom until he put us all back together in one, but northern and southern kingdom being Judah, or Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and then northern kingdom is the rest of the 10 tribes or whatever, right? So this is what God says. So this is a area where you can go to show that Yahawah, the Most High God, the Father, is married to us. I'm gonna start at verse 6, right? Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 6. Yahawah said unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel have done? She is gone up every high mountain under every green tree, and there have played the harlot. So he looked like she going everywhere. Where he's basically saying, look, my wife, who I'm married to right here, she going he's calling our nation as a woman. And he's like, she going everywhere. Basically, she's being a hoe. Excuse my language. She played the harlot, right? And I said, after she had done all these things, turn thou unto me, but she returned not. So he's talking about Israel. That's northern kingdom, right? Look, and her treacherous sister Judah saw it, right? His other wife. And I saw, for when all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, because we commit adultery, God looks at us as committing adultery when we go serve other gods, when we turn our back on him, when we commit sin, when we put anything else above him, we're in adultery. We're in adultery against our God, our husband. That's how you're supposed to look at him, joined unto God. That's why it's so powerful and the stuff we're supposed to do. That's all we're supposed to be really in obedience. We are subject to him. That's why I'm happy you did go to that in Ephesians. It's like he's the head. We have to follow the head and do what he said do, without question. Give him reverence, give him his respect, give him that love, and how we show him love, his commandments, right? But look, it said, and I saw, for when all the causes were backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. And it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stocks. And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah have not turned unto me with her whole heart, but faintly saith Yahawah. See, so he ain't even turned. It's like you see her going off, and you gonna basically do the same damn thing too. But look, God still, he's just so loving and care about us that he invites repentance right here in this switch. And I just want a couple verses of this, and I'm gonna stop. Verse 11. And Yahawah said unto me, the backsliding Israel have justified herself more than the treacherous Judah. Go and proclaim these words toward the north and say, return, thou backsliding Israel, saith Yahawah, and I will not cause my anger to fall upon you, for I am merciful, saith Yahawah, and I will not keep anger forever. Only acknowledge thine iniquity, which is we just talked about repenting Tuesday. This is the way he's telling us to repent right now. Look, only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against Yahawah thy power, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith Yahawah. Right here. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahawah, for I am what? Married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. So right here, the Most High literally told you why the Israelites, why we have to keep these covenants. We joined in a covenant with him, and we're still in that covenant, and nothing has changed. Even there, we're still in the old covenant. We can go into that. We did lessons on that, but we are in a covenant with the Most High God. He shed the blood of his only begotten son for us. We are in a marriage with him. We have to do what he said to do, or you know what I mean? The ones that's going to do it, that's why only a remnant is going to make it. The ones that don't, they're going to have to know it by death after pain, man. But I just want to really get that point right here to prove that, you know, us as Israelites, the two tribes, you know what I mean, or the kingdom, two kingdoms split, but it's one nation. We're married to the Most High God, man. And that's all I got.
Con, that's fire too. And I wanted to say on top of that, I didn't even know that's what Christ was quoting that from. Jeremiah, that one of a city, two of the family.
Yep.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
JB, what's going on, JB? Hello.
I had one more little point before we start the Q&A. Somebody pull up Mark 10, and you can just really just do from 5 to 9.
I got you. Mark 10, you can bring it out.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 5. And Yahawah shall answer and said unto them, for the hardness of your heart, he wrote you this precept. But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. So then they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God had joined together, let no man put asunder. So you just got to think about that. When you lay down, you come together, you know, a man takes a woman as his wife, they become one flesh. So,
yeah. Even in that sense, like sex, you gotta think about that. When you inside a woman, like, oh, one flesh in that moment, like there's a connection. You gotta think about how powerful sex really is. Babies come from it. Babies come from an act of love and pleasure and all these other things mixed up in one. And you know what I mean? Life comes from that, bro. So it's not something that you're just supposed to go out here doing. And no, fellas, that's really about y'all, because you know what I mean, the fellas, we are the ones, you know what I mean? Like I said, women control access, you know, to sex, men control access to relationships. But as a man, if you're not willing to really take hold and take care of no woman, to love her and treat her like your wife, bro, do not lay down with her, because anything outside of that is sin, bro. You have to really be there for that woman. Like you said, it ain't just, you know, you're not just having sex no more. Like you can't. And once you know better, you're supposed to do better. So just know you can't be out here just loosely fornicating. That's what make fornication. And crazy that fornication is a play on words, because it's for sexually immoral sins. It's adultery, it's bestiality, it's incest, and it's homosexuality. Those make up fornication. That's what fornication is. So you are making a woman an adulterer if you're not making her an honest woman, as my brother said earlier, making her an honest woman, keeping her, letting her know that once this happens, we are married. You can't go anywhere. You can't sleep with nobody else. We are locked in. One flesh. That's what time it is, bro. And shit, that's all I got. If everybody is in here, shalom to everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. Our likes should be up more than this. You know what I mean? We got more people viewing than our likes. It's not adding up, man. Everybody need to like, share, subscribe. Y'all got any questions or anything, you know, holla at us. This is one of them super long topics, but it's some of these topics that we have to get out until we get to the super, super deep ones. But I feel like me and my brothers, we want to cover all bases, cover all all angles, cover everything, bro. It's YLK. We trying to touch on everything. You know what I mean? Everything biblically, all the topics, whatever it may be, because our people need to learn it. Especially as y'all new, not I wouldn't say believers, because I believe a lot of y'all have faith. Like especially I talked to my bro DB, like he's reading the Bible and all this stuff, but coming to the new understanding that we are the descendants of the people. You're new proselytes, so it's certain things we got to do. You know what I mean? It's just what I mean. So for real, hit that like button. Y'all got any questions? Let me know. We gonna sit back for a minute, and if not, man, we gonna wrap it up. You know what I mean? So let me know. My brothers got anything to say? Let me know. I'm about to go on mute.
Bring them questions, comments, or smoke, man. We on here for a minute. I'm still confused about whoever Salah is. Oh my God. I don't know what they got going on.
Yeah. You see what I said? Look at that. Can y'all go into lesser wife definition Hebraically? Concubine. Let's see something. Let's just type in the word. Let's see. First one. Let's just see right here in Genesis 22 and 24. Hebraically, let's see. And his concubine, H6370. See, but they got the Yiddish. How would you say that? Pelagish. I want to see how they say it, but I can't think about how I say it.
Strong's H6370. Pelagish.
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 No, it'll be a Pelagish.
Second entry. Pelagish.
It'll be Pelagish in Hebrew. Let's see what this is. Concubine, 35 times. Concubine, paramour of uncertain derivation. And concubine, also paramour. Let's see. Concubine, but I thought it was somewhere to say core. It was not nowhere to say like actually like lesser wife.
Scroll down. Let me see.
It should say.
Oh, so I mean, I guess with that, I would just look up the word concubine.
I did. Or you just want to just look up the word concubine because it's not even a word for this.
Yeah, either. I don't think it's like a real Hebrew word.
Yeah, got you. Well, H002. Let me see. What is this then? What is this? No, it's the same. Oh, because they got different ones. So it do got him take a concubine out of that. So it got the word for wife there as well too, along with that. So I mean, it's not the same thing. Yeah, because it still got a shaw there. So it's a wife, but it's not actually a wife. I guess I see. That's why I got it next to there. So it's a form of a covenant, but it's not really in that sense. Because you see how I got them next to each other. This the word for wife. And H6370 that's a concubine. So it's like obviously somebody you went into, but it's not the same thing. Again, it's not even. I think it's showing a difference because it's like we know concubines can never be. They're not Israelites.
Yeah,
that's the point I was just about to bring up.
Yeah, and I could see it too.
Anytime you deal with concubine,
it's basically it's a heathen.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a heathen, so that's the difference too. So even while I'm looking, it's showing that he's taking it from other nations, but usually a wife, I mean, obviously he took her to wife, but she's not actually a wife. She would be a lesser wife because she's not an Israelite. She's just a concubine. That's a good question though. Anything else though? Here almost a little hour, man. If not, I'm definitely about to grab me, get this food, the grill on. Like I said, Lord willing, we continue to, man, hop on here, man. I'm trying to think about another day, man. We get Sundays or whatever. I mean, shout out to all y'all that is here tonight. Everybody came out that's been rocking with us. Shalom to all y'all. Peace and blessings, man. I love this, man. We love doing this, man. We doing this not only for ourselves, because we reading and getting it done, but we doing this for y'all, man. We love when people come in here, come and chat with us, come and talk to us, man. This is about our Bible. This is about our heritage. This is about our God. This is about us, man. And they not like us.
Hey, Retarded, I got something you could look up.
You know what I'm talking about? They
you can hear me?
We just get in there. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Look up the word. I'm gonna just spell this out for you because I don't even know how to pronounce this.
On here? On the blue letter?
No, just look it up on regular Google search.
All right, what is it?
Pilegesh, and when you look it up on Google, put in meaning in Hebrew.
Pilege. Oh, EG.
Yo, EGESH, and then put meaning in Hebrew.
Let's see. Like Pelagish. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, let me share that.
It should be like the Wikipedia thing should pop up at
the
top.
Wikipedia, yeah.
And then just kind of read that, and then just read that real quick. Like it's a Hebrew term for a concubine, a marital companion of social and legal status inferior to that of a wife.
Oof. Yeah. Among the Israelites, men commonly acknowledged their concubines, and such women enjoyed the same rights in the house as legitimate wives. So technically, it's an illegitimate wife. It's a lesser wife. But I mean, you doing the same. You got little thing, but you ain't no Israelite woman. It's like you got some status. Like, okay, you with me. You my woman, but you ain't that one. You ain't no Israelite. I mean, it is what it is. I said, a status inferior to that of a wife. But you belong to me, though. That's crazy, though. That's fire. So that's the word, Pilagish. Wow. Hebrew term for a concubine. That's fire. Yep. This, man, we studying everything, man. Precept upon precept. We using all resources, man. This is how you do your studying, Israel. This is how you do it, man. Yeah, Shalom, man. Yeah, happy your brother's happy now. Real talk, man. So shout out to y'all tonight, man. It look like it might be. We ain't got no questions, man. We gonna be back again, Lord willing. If not Sunday, Tuesday evening for sure at 8:30, man. Make sure y'all rock with us. We gonna have some more live videos popping. We gonna have some lessons popping up from the street teachings. I mean, everybody that know me personally, man, shoot me a text, tap in with us, pull up out on that camp, man. We ain't gonna say where we be on here, but you already know, man, ain't nothing. Shoot us a text, an email, whatever, man. Pull up on us and build with us, man. You go to little different spots, whatever, but hey, it is what it is. Come talk to us. And so, hey, without further ado, I want to say, call Halal, Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawah Shah. That's all praise to the Most High God. Real name is Yahawah. In the name of His Son, Yahawah Shah Mashiach. Say Shalom, family. Until next time.
Shalom.
Habatham.
Shalom, family.
Shalom.